Here we have a sort of common issue with the Macan where the leather is lifting from the curvature. It's worse on this side. That should be all flush and down. The first thing we're gonna do is make this leather more relaxed. So I got this shoe stretch. I'm gonna put on the lather it in shoe stretch and then leave it kind of pushed down like this. So even though this says to kind of soak the inside and the outside, I want the inside to adhere, and so I don't want it to have this chemical or whatever might hurt the adhesion. So I'm only gonna do the outside. I cut a dowel to wedge and hold down this guy. I went out and bought a second one of these just so I can do both at the same time. It's been sitting overnight after round 2 of the leather stretcher stuff, and I mean literally it's like this is already more or less repaired. Since we'll be spraying this way, I've got the car kind of masked off everywhere that the spray could go. In terms of the adhesive, I always go with a 3M product if I can. This is a spray adhesive that is designed to go upside down. It only sprays upside down. It's a fast tack, so we'll have to spray it on, and then the instructions say let it do 1 to 3 coats, let it dry on both surfaces until it's tacky, which is a minute or 2, and then press the 2 surfaces together. I'm not going to be able to record spraying it, but you can see that there is room here to sort of do that. At least on the one end. This one's going to be a little tighter. Okay, I've sprayed, and now I'm going to use my roller. And we are done. And you can see here that it is no longer gapped there and no longer gapped here. That worked great. I do have a little bit of that overspray there. It's kind of subtle, but I'm going to get some alcohol and wipe those 2 little spots off. I spoke too soon on the success when it was hot, which it was yesterday, and this gets extremely hot. It lifted again. It wasn't as bad as before where it was sort of blocking the clock, but it did re-lift. When leather gets hot, it shrinks, unlike most materials. So plan B here is, in addition to the adhesive and whatnot, I bought some of this black window screen material. The 0.165 is too thick, so I measured here, and what we get is about 0.11 in this area, and then about 0.08 inches in this area. I got a 140 and a 120, and I also got the tool, the proper tool to put it in. So the 140 seems to be going in pretty well here. It's pressing in nicely. So I was able to get the 140 in all the way in through here, and then it's too tight by the time I get to this point. So I actually put in 2 140s here because that was able to sort of stack them, and I could push down hard with the roller and not have it go in further. I tried to get the 140 in there, but it won't fit, so I'm going to open up the 120. I'm having a hard time getting the 120 even in there, so I've tapered the ends. All right, we got peak sun. This is very hot, and it is holding. Ooh, it is super hot. It's like the successful fix, finally. After a couple tries here, very happy to see that repaired without too much trouble. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time on Tiafo Garage.
Tiafo Garage.